Hey, you guys. Thanks for jumping on with us. We have your leaders, Jess and I and Bree, got on a Zoom last Friday. It was the first chance we've got to get on and talk about everything from convention and all the information and kind of just really kind of vision cast. What are our next steps for going forward? What does that look like for our team? What's the best plan of it? And Jessica, honestly, with the launch of Mexico, has done an amazing job getting in our back office. I'm at the hospital. My grandpa is in the hospital, so that's what the thing is, going on behind us. But she's done a great job of getting in the back office and kind of figuring out some of this stuff for us. I don't know how many of y'all have looked at that Michelle Thomas video. What Jess is going to talk about tonight is all based a lot on that information. So if you haven't got a chance to watch that Michelle Thomas video, please check that out in addition to this training, because it will give you another perspective, someone that's been doing it, somebody that's been working well on, and a way to kind of incorporate everything Plexus is doing for us into the systems that we already have in place that is going to be really, really beneficial. And so it's going to look maybe a little bit different in the next couple months. We might be taking some events off the calendar and focusing on Plexus stuff. And then as we get really good with this, it's not a new system, it's in addition to what we're already doing, then we're able to add layers back in. But you might see some changes. We're brainstorming how we can move forward and do different things on Wholehearted Health. But the events are going to possibly look different going forward. And it's just to increase duplication and systems that we have in place that will actually make you work less and get more results. And so keep that in mind as you're listening to all that Jessica has to share, because she's done an amazing job getting into the back office and wrapping her mind around all of it, putting it in a nice, easy format for all of us, even myself. I'm really excited. I've already got to see all the stuff that she's found. Like, she's been sending it to me. It's really great. And so I just want you guys, it might seem a little overwhelming right now, but we're all in this together, myself and Jess and Bree included. We are going to tackle this thing in the next couple months, and we are going to be so good at this system that our businesses are going to have an amazing finish for 2019. So I just want to kind of come to y'all and give you that mindset going into this training, that don't let any part of it possibly overwhelm you. We are all learning just little tweaks on what we already do. Honestly, we already do so many of these parts. We're just going to make it more streamlined and more simple. And that way we actually grow much faster than what we're doing. So I just wanted to jump on and say that I'm really thankful for Jess for going on and figuring this all out for us this week. I am at the hospital, so I'm going to mute and I'm going to put my screen up. But I am here for you guys. And my grandpa had congestive heart failure, so that's why I'm here at the hospital. And it was not planned for me to be on the Zoom in front of all of this busyness. So I'm going to turn it over to Jess, but I just wanted to lay some mind foundation and really thank her for all the work she's put into this. All right, you guys, let me know if you need me, Jess.
I will. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Crystal. How are you guys? I'm so excited. Okay, so I think everyone on this Zoom actually did get a chance to look at the Michelle Thomas video. Can you shake your head up and down? I think I have everyone here. Okay, so what I want to start with is, yes, we are talking about third-party sharing and third-party validation, the same that we have always third-party shared and third-party validated. We're just going to be adding some more tools to tweak the way that we third-party share, and so that we can make it a little bit easier for y'all. I do have notes. I'm going to be looking at them because, number one, I want to be streamlined with the delivery of this, and number two, I want to make sure that I don't miss anything for you guys. So third-party sharing is where it's at, because all of the people that we share with, they're we're really not their expert, right? You guys, seriously, when my mother, who had started the products a week after I did, has a problem with Plexus, she still doesn't listen to me. I have to have Crystal involved. That's just the way that it is. Even though I have gone up one side and down the other with gut health over the last 3 years, I'm not her expert. And so what we've done is, and we did this early from the Diamonds, because we have really good trainers in our team that share information with us, and this is what they were doing. They were third-party sharing, and so that's what we jumped on with about 18 months ago, and it's worked out really well. Our teams have been growing. Well, as part of that development, what has happened is we want to take even more weight off of your shoulders, and Plexus, our big corporation, has done a great job of providing us with third-party shareable tools so that we don't necessarily have to have a phone call to get somebody third-party validated or the products explained. We can actually use these really good shareables that are specifically for creating third-party validation, belief, and generating customers and ambassadors in a fast way for you, so you can free up your time, free up your teammates' time, and hopefully use that extra time to create more reach outs and do more with your business. So third-party validation is still very important, and I want to reiterate that. This new tool, you may have heard of it before. You probably were like me on the Super Saturday training. Send, share, invite. Well, you saw the Michelle Thomas video. She said, we were so excited to see them explain it because we had been doing it for 2 months, and then they didn't really explain it and everybody was confused. And that's how I felt, honestly. I was the same way. Crystal was the same way. Bree was the same way. We talked about it on Friday. We're like, I didn't know what the heck they were talking about. Send, share, invite. And I'm trying to figure it all out. And I can't figure it out. How can I teach my team if I can't figure it out? So I have gotten in this back office since convention and since seeing that Michelle Thomas video and saying, okay, this will work, but how do we freaking do it? Like, if it's supposed to be a really simple system, why am I confused? I must be missing a link. And I was missing a link. And there are tools in our back office to assist this with us, to assist us with this. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is, or the next thing that I want to talk to you about is this is a reach out system so that you can send, share, invite. Well, what are we inviting people to, right? We're going to be inviting them to the weekly opportunity calls that Plexus already provides us. Every single Monday, Plexus provides opportunity calls. We're also going to be inviting them to get on the phone with us. So the same way that we would say, okay, well, we need to get on the phone. When you see this system get to that point, then you can, if they're a business builder, and you're sharing the business with them, you invite them to the opportunity call on the Plexus website, on Plexus community website. You can invite them to those. We're going to be giving you all of this information. I'm getting to all of that, so don't panic. So we've got opportunity events for people that we want to be ambassadors, people that we think are really good at building the business, or people that we think are going to want to go wholesale. And then also, if that opportunity event doesn't work for them, that time isn't good, then you can do what we've been doing, which is invite them to a phone call, set an appointment. So the send, share, invite is the lead up to setting the appointment. And the appointment's either going to be the opportunity events or the phone calls with your third party, with your teammates that you've been doing. This is going to free up our time. It's going to allow us to go faster, and it's going to allow us to duplicate more easily, because you're not going to have to worry so much about a new person coming on and having the right tools, because guess what? I've gone in the back office and I have created a sheet, a note for you to save to your phones with the links for send, the links for share, the booklets for inviting. All of it is going to be on a nice, neat little note for you on your phone, so that you can go there and you go, oh yeah, here's those scripts. They're right here. Send, share, and invite. Okay, the first thing that I send is one of these 4 videos or one of these 3 videos. I start here. And that's very easy for you to explain to someone who's new, and it's very easy for them to not get overwhelmed. They're like, okay, cool. I use this script, I reach out, Then if they say yes, send me something, I send them one of these 3 videos. These one are about the opportunity and this one's about the products. And then when they respond, I say this. So I'm gonna open up this workbook for you here in a minute and I'm gonna show you how it works. But I'm just kind of laying the foundation for you. It's a scripts system for every scenario that we mostly come in contact with. Yes, there are gonna be circumstances where you don't know what to say. Yes, they're gonna ask questions that you don't know how to answer, which is why our third-party validation and our third-party chat groups are already so awesome. Because when you go through this method, as soon as you get to a point where you're unsure of what to do, or you don't know what to say to that person, or you don't know how to answer that question, you're already trained, and we're gonna continue to train our new ambassadors to say what? Thank you, Susie, for asking me that question. I'm not really sure about the answer, and I wanna make sure I get you a right answer and I don't waste your time. So I asked my friend Crystal to help me out, and I put her in this group with us. Crystal, Susie was wondering, blah, blah, blah. Can you help us with that? So you go right to your upline, just like we've been doing. And then from there, your upline will help you coach and help you in that third-party chat continue with the scripts or answer the question in the way that we need to coach you to do that. Hold on one second, because I have kiddos. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, like I said, I'm home with the 3 kids by myself. It was unexpected. So now, here we go. I am going to show you, I'm gonna screen share right now, and we're gonna get in my back office. So, screen share. Now, we're gonna go right here to my back office. Let me move this. Here, let me get to my back office. All right, now, when you go to your back office, you have your dashboard, My Business, Training Center. Training Center is what I clicked on, okay? When I clicked on Training Center, I opened up Resource Library, and that got me to this page. When you get to this page, all of these are condensed down. You have to expand them. The first thing you want to do, I have great news for you guys, okay? I expanded Start Here, Start Now. I want you all this week to dedicate some time to getting in this back office and exploring, because there's amazing resources for your new ambassadors and your current ambassadors to help educate them. For you guys tonight, this Get Start Here, Start Now, guess what you have to do? They take the thinking out of it. Start here, start now, that's it. The best thing back here I want to show you is this Healthy Business Workbook. This Healthy Business Workbook is available for you on this, in your back office immediately. But I have great news. This is the Healthy Business Workbook. You may have noticed it or you may not have noticed it. But Michelle Thomas said, I don't know if you guys have one of these, but you got to get one now because it's awesome. This is the book that she was showing. This is the book that she was talking about. And I'm going to show you what it is. And then guess what? You guys are all getting a free copy from your uplines for coming onto this Zoom and dedicating to your team. So those will be in the mail to you this week. We're actually ordering them, and then as soon as we get them, we're sending them to you guys. But it's very simple. Raise your hand for me, like wave your hand in front of the screen if you have heard us say, the leads you didn't know you had list, right? The 64 contacts list, we always do that. The send, share, invite, that's a sheet of paper too, right? Well, guess what? This book has all of those in it with a checklist for you to be able to know where you're at, how many people you've reached out to, and to list them. So the first page here just talks about some ideas with consistent scheduling and a good breakdown of how you want to maybe plan a Plexus day. But we plan it in the nooks and crannies, so you don't have to go by this exactly. But what you do want to do, you flip to this page. Now remember, you're going to have a hard copy. The hard copy looks like this. And I mean, it's awesome. Sharing system is right there on page 2. Send 5 to 10 times daily, new and follow-ups. What is that? What am I sending? I don't know what I'm sending. We're gonna come back to that. Share something. And invite, what am I inviting? Well, what it will do is when you send, share, and invite, depending on the type of person that you're reaching out to, it will tell you here, if it's an ambassador, do this. They need to do the Me+3 training, then they need to do the Silver and Beyond. And then if they're a retail or preferred customer, this is what you do. So as soon as you sign up as an ambassador, you say, step 1 is to show you how to earn back your enrollment fees and have the opportunity to get your monthly products paid for. And then you show them the Me+3 training. But we're not going to worry about that right now. You just need to know the sharing system method is right there for you to refer back to. The next thing you do, you go over here to the leads you didn't know you have, and you start making a list. So it gives you all kinds of ideas. Supportive friends and family. Have children in school or college. Enjoy physical activity or healthy lifestyle. Want to lose weight, get in shape. Searching for additional income. Are financially savvy, etc., etc. Previously worked in direct sales. Love the products and already share. You write your people's names down, okay? And then once you get through the leads you didn't know you had list, it starts up here with other. So you just keep, this is your list. It's a 90-day workbook. So you're making your list, and you don't have to fill all these names in. You just keep this little booklet with you. And when a name pops in, you fill it in. So let's say that here on other, I wrote the name Susie Smith. Well, what am I going to do? Susie Smith is, actually, I'm gonna take that back. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to Business Builders. Oh, sorry guys. I can't get my, there it goes. Give me 1 second. So let's go to someone who needs extra income, okay? We're gonna share the business, right? Well, how am I gonna share the business? I don't know what to say. I can't give you this for free. It's in your back office. You have to go print it off. I don't know why it's not on my Plexus print yet, but as soon as I get them, I will be giving them to my team. We're gonna go to sharing system. And right there is the Scripts workbook. I sent you guys a Scripts PDF the other day because I got so excited. I found it and I was so excited. This is better because it has everything that the Scripts PDF that I sent you, but it actually step-by-steps you through everything in order. It's beautiful. So let's start here. Scripts workbook. Send, share, invite. First of all, you're gonna send a message. You're gonna pick one of these scripts and you're gonna send it. We're talking for someone about potential income. So we're gonna say, you've been one of these two. If this is a new relationship, you do this one. If it's an older relationship, you do this one. Tweak it for your language, tweak it for your relationship with that person, but remember, don't write a book. The idea is to keep it very simple. So make it personable, but don't add a ton of volume. Just keep it simple. And always end with that ask. So for example, potential income. You've been on my heart today, totally asking out of the blue, but have you ever considered making a little extra income? I just started a very meaningful side gig focusing on helping people increase their health and their happiness. I'm simply reaching out to the folks I know who and love who might also want to do it with me. Are you open to checking it out? Those phrases are really important. So they're training us to say, hey, are you open to hearing more? Because we know what? We know that if we get Plexus in front of somebody, it's gonna rock their world. We say, yeah, I am open to hearing more. What you got? Or, well, what do we do? We flip to the next page. They said yes, awesome. How to reply when people say yes. Great. As a next step, I'll send over a quick video. Do you have 3 to 5 minutes right now to check it out? And then we send the video. We ask that question and send the video at the same time, okay? And then what do you do on your notebook? You go over here to your notebook, you go to Susie Smith's name, searching for additional income, and you say, I sent it and I shared it, okay? Then you wait for her response. She may not respond. She may not say anything. So then what? You flip through your notebook every couple days and you look and you say, oh, I see Susie Smith's name and I sent that video over to her, but I haven't heard a response from her. I need to follow up. So I take Susie Smith and I go follow up with Susie Smith. I say, hey, Susie, did you have a chance to check out that video yet? Question mark. I'm really excited to hear what you thought. Because until they say, no, leave me alone, you have to remember, we live Plexus. That's what we do. When someone doesn't answer our response, like doesn't respond to our message, they don't even respond, we think, oh gosh, but she just said, you know, send it over. She said, yeah, I am open to hearing more. Awesome. So I sent it. Well, people are busy. They have kids, people get sick, they have a lot of obligations at work, they have all of that, right? We can't assume that if they don't respond to us, that they're ignoring us. You have to assume that they have a crazy, busy life like we do, and that they are just waiting for us to touch back with it. It takes an average of 7 to 8 touches before someone actually decides to purchase with Plexus. So just remember, so that's why that follow-up is important. I followed her up, right? What I'm personally gonna do is I'm gonna put the day, like July 1, I'm gonna put 7/1 over that first little bubble. So I know when I followed up, so that as I flip through my book, I can say, oh, it's been a week or it's been a whatever. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's what I recommend you do so you know when you followed up. But I follow up about once a week with people if I haven't heard back from them. If they're like real hot and heavy, I may do it every 2 to 3 days. So anyway, that's what you do with that. Then, what do they say? What do you do when they say, no, I'm not interested in hearing more? There's what you say. No worries, I really appreciate you taking the time to answer. If there's anything I can help you with on this topic or otherwise, please reach out to me. That's it, no worries, girl, thank you. Then it tells you what to do when they're ready to buy or act. Then, you know, it's gonna take people a few touches. So maybe Susie watched your video and she goes, oh, that's really awesome. So what exactly is the microbiome? Guess what? I have a video for you for that. The Plexus microbiome video is incredible. So then you say, awesome. And then we share that over to her and we go back to her name on the booklet and we check another follow-up and we say on that day, you know, whatever we did, and you can keep notes of what you've sent and everything. As soon as you feel like this person is ready to buy, what do? There are scripts here on exactly how to close. I'm gonna flip over to this next page because I really liked this closing. You don't have to wait to invite them to something to close. If you share one thing and they seem like they wanna buy something, you go straight to the close. So you go to the closing. What did you think? Are you ready to get started? And then, well, your next step is simply to get started. It's simple. I always recommend that people enroll with the $39 and a $199 welcome pack. Welcome packs are a big deal because you can only take advantage of this value as a new ambassador. You get so much product for the price point. What are your thoughts about starting there? So they may say, ooh, that's awesome. I get I'm gonna add in there, you get $365 of product for $199. I'm gonna add that in there. And then they're gonna say, oh, that's great. That sounds like a great deal, sign me up. Or they're gonna say, ooh, that may be a little bit expensive to me. Well, that's okay. We have $99 welcome packs too. I always recommend the triplex because that's a good baseline health and wellness option. Oh, okay. So when you go from the $199 to the $99 sounds like even better of a deal. And so a lot of times people will pick up there, but they may not. So they still on your follow-up list, they're still there for you, and you have a tracking method with them and how you're following up, and that's over the 90-day period. Then here's some more scripts for you guys to use. I got someone who's ready to buy or act. Okay, great. Which one of these scripts am I gonna send them? They get started and they say, after you ask, they say, after you ask, what do you think? And then here's some more scripts. So it's a script booklet of everything for you. This one is talking about the Plexus AIM scripts. You can, guys, read that on your own. I'm not going to take any time today because I don't want to overwhelm you with that. Here's more follow-up scripts. Scripts for you to follow up with people when it's been kind of dead and you don't really know what to say with them, but you need help starting the conversation. Right here, guys, right here. This goes over how to tell your story. There's a new My Story option in your back office. When you get in your back office this week and dedicate some time to exploring your back office, you'll see that, and that's what this is talking about. And that's the My Scripts booklet. So we're back to our leads now. I filled out Susie Smith, and now what do I do? I keep going. Now I'm saying week of July 1. How many asks? Hey girl, that's your first. You send that message. That the ask is your script. You send the script. Are you interested in more information? That's your asks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then how many did you send it to? They said yes, so then you send. And then you're sharing as well. That share is your story. So you first send info. You're gonna have 3 options for videos to send the first time. You send one of those and you say, what did you think? And then the next thing you share is a story. So you send the info first, then you back it up with a third-party validation story. I have those stories available for you in that little note. You're not gonna have to think about it. You're just gonna have to do it. I've worked really hard to get that taken care of for you guys. Then, how many Facebook posts are you doing a day? Remember, they're not all Plexus. We want 2 to 3 Plexus related posts, but up to 5 to 7 posts a day because not everyone sees your posts. And then customer follow-ups. What I do is I do all my reach outs on one day. So I love this little sheet because guess what? I can do 30 reach outs today and I can check off all my boxes and I'm good to go for the week because I know I've done that portion. Now I know that daily I need to be doing my posting. I need to work some time in to do my follow-ups, yada, yada. So it works for any type of person. And then you have the ability to count how many you were able to get done each week and hopefully see your results as you increase those counts. So that is the training on this. We are going to, so that's the send, share, invite. I want to say it one more time. The first thing we do is the ask with the script. We send a script asking them if we can share a story or share some information, if they're open to hearing more. When they reply yes, we know exactly what to do. We say, awesome. I'm going to send you a quick 3 to 5 minute video. Do you have time to watch it right now? ? And you send the video. If they say no, you say thank you. Let me know if you need any help in the future. I appreciate you responding. Then if they want more information or you say, what did you think about that? You say, what do you think about the video? And as you continue that dialogue, the next thing you do is share a story. So really it should be send, share, invite. We are going to be inviting people to the online webinars. Mondays is English, Wednesdays is Spanish. And those are in the Plexus those are in the Plexus community pages. I'm gonna ask everyone, I'm gonna go tag all of my level ones on those. I'm probably gonna share that to our coaching corner and have everyone join those pages or share it to our team chat and have everyone join those pages. And then the next thing that I want you to know is we are also going to be plugging into the back office Zooms. So this was the training on send, share, invite. If you don't have your mind wrapped around it, it's okay. It took me a whole week. So you ask us questions and let us know. Now I want to take you back over here to my back office and I want to show you where the webinars are. These webinars are incredible. So, see, I'm still learning this. Hold on. Business resources. I think it's in business resources. Oh, goodness. Monthly training calendar. It's right there in Start Here. You guys see? Start Here, monthly training calendar. I didn't even know this existed, but they have training levels for every type of ambassador. So whether you're brand new to the business, you're a silver, you're a gold and above, or you need a Motivation Monday, they have a training for you on Plexus webinars. They're weekly and they're taught by the top diamonds and jewels in our company, implementing the top systems and strategies for growing our businesses that are proven and that are working. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel, and they're all training on the send, share, invite method, how to utilize your back office, how to utilize the corporate tools that they've given us. So for example, I just pulled up the webinars, right? And I'm gonna click on US English, and this is the whole calendar. So you'll see here, I'm gonna go to July because June's over. So today, Leaders in Action at 12 p.m. was today. Motivation Monday is tonight. Welcome to Plexus is on Wednesday. These are not the opportunity Zooms. The opportunity Zooms are on the Facebook page. These are the webinars. You go here and you can register for these webinars. And we're gonna also be sharing them with you guys on the Coaching Corner. But I wanna take you to the list of the webinars so you can just see what has happened over the last month, because they record all of these and you can use them. So, for example, Motivation Monday, welcome to Plexus, Motivation Monday, Silver Success, and Leaders in Action. Leaders in Action is for gold ranks and above. So, since April the 1st, April 1, you have Welcome to Plexus, sharing on social media. That was taught by Brooke Kleberger, who's a Ruby. Then you have using Me+3 to develop silvers, guiding your new ambassadors. That's the leadership training. They just didn't say it there. That's the Leaders in Action one. Then you have Welcome to Plexus the next week. A week later, Welcome to Plexus again. These are the training tools that you want your new ambassadors on, your business builders, so that they can learn what Plexus is. Being yourself using the send, share, invite method. So that's probably talking about how to tweak those scripts to be yourself and to be genuine and authentic as you build relationships with people. Then you have April 8th, using Me+3 to develop silvers, developing silvers through Sip and Seas. That's going to be the leadership one. Then you have Welcome to Plexus, get into action with Sip and Seas. Welcome to Plexus, grab some friends and start sharing. This is what we're going to do. I'm personally going to, when I enroll someone, I am going to be meeting with them on Zoom or in person within 3 days of them enrolling, and then I will be sitting there with them when they register for their first Welcome to Plexus webinar to work the business. That's what I recommend you guys do. Leaders in Action, keeping the momentum. I personally love that you've got Amy Kosmalski as a diamond, Helen McFadden is a diamond. Those are Welcome to Plexus, and they are diamonds. They're giving their time to train us. Focus on your, Welcome to Plexus, focus on your why. Leaders in Action, following the 4 C's. Consistency is one of those. Anyway. Sarah Marble did the recap from convention. So there's a bunch of tools in those webinars, and those are we're going to be using those to help train you guys with these systems over the next couple of months. And we're also going to be utilizing the online Zoom events, the opportunity events, because they're really good. I've been doing them with the Spanish ambassadors this week, and they're really good. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna end the recording. Then I'm gonna log immediately back in. You guys should do the same. And at that point, you guys can ask me questions and let me know all the things that I didn't answer properly, because I am sure that I messed something up, because none of us are perfect. So I'm gonna get off here, and then let me figure out how to stop the recording.